Okay, the antiderivative with lower and upper bounds, we have another definite integral. And so I'm going to think of these each as individual pieces to the interval. Remember, we can split it up if we want to, but we would have to write a lot in order to do that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add one, then divide, add one, then divide, and then this would have an x. You could treat it like it's x to the 0, then you add 1 and divide, but you get the same thing. It's kind of annoying. So we have x to the third divided by 3 minus x to the second divided by 2 minus x, 1x. And then what we're going to do is we're going to plug in the 1 and the negative 1 and see what we get. First, I plug in the 1. I'm going to use parentheses. I got 1/3 minus 1/2 minus 1. Now I'm going to plug in a negative 1. Don't forget to use parentheses because we're going to have to distribute that negative when we're done. Negative 1 plugged into x to the third would be negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. So our result's going to be a negative 1 over 3. For the next one, it's going to be a positive 1, right? Because if you just had two negative 1s, it'd be a positive. But this is minus because it says minus right here. And then the last one is going to be a positive 1 because when you plug a negative 1 into that negative sign, the subtraction sign will make it positive. So I'm going to simplify what's inside my parentheses first. That way I don't have to distribute that negative. Oh man, we have to find common denominators. Fine. So this will be a 6 and this will be a 6. This would be a 2 and this would be a 3. Oh, I kind of did that weirdly. So it's negative 1 over 6 minus 1. Yuck. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay, and over here we're going to do the same thing. Make this a 6, make this a 2, make this a 6, make this a 3. So that's a negative 3 and a negative 2, so it'll be negative 5 over 6. And then we have a plus 1. I think what I'm going to do, because I see like the opportunity to cancel things out here, I'm going to distribute this negative now, and then add my fractions and my whole numbers together. So it looks like I get a negative 2 from this guy and this guy. Because once I distribute the negative, I don't need the parentheses anymore. There's no multiplication going on. And then I get a plus 4 over 6 because positive 5 and negative 1 will give me positive 4. And so a little bit more simplification. We have negative 2 plus 2 over 3. And that would give us a negative 1 and 1/3. Okay. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, make this have a common denominator as the other dude, and then combine them, then simplify. I got negative 1/3, negative 1 1/3, which I don't see, but I do see a mixed number there, or improper fraction. So let's go ahead and make this into an improper. So it's going to be negative 3 plus the 1, which is also negative. So it'll be negative 4 over 3. So this is our answer. Yay! Yeah, that's right. Lots of negative mistakes that you can have there, sign mistakes. Hopefully you guys got your mastery of adding positive and negative numbers with fractions down.